Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. I am having a fantastic one. Shout out to my buddy Edwin. Edwin has this brand new van right here, and the last couple of days I've been working on actually putting 3/4 inch plywood, cutting it all out to fit it and everything else, so that way he can make this like a work vehicle where they put the nice Milwaukee racks and stuff in here, and he can get organized. This is what I need, because Lord knows I lose my tools left and right and stuff like that. But you know, hey, live and learn. Anyway, we have some interesting news here. I'm actually taking the van back to Edwin right now. We have some interesting news here, which is not a surprise. Football is trying to get like hockey and basketball and baseball and giving you more and more games. They literally now, of course, have games on Friday. We have the season opener for the Eagles in Brazil. We're going to have games on Wednesday for Christmas. Yeah, Wednesday games. I think the only day we don't have any games this year is going to be a Tuesday. But there have been games that have been moved that have been played on Tuesday. And it's getting to be crazy right now. You're almost wondering if the NFL is playing too much football. You know, because Thursday night football hasn't exactly been great. Let's be clear here. I just don't think there's enough time to get ready for it. Now, my solution is to have 2 bye weeks in the season, which to me, I've said this for years. But here's the thing. If the NFL were to play, take the teams that are going to play on Thursday night and say, you got a bye week before you play on Thursday night, they can look like the hero and say, we care about the players having their brains scrambled. So we're giving them a week off before they have to play on Thursday night, which is great because then the teams have enough time to prepare for a game, and hopefully you end up having a better game. And having another week added to the season means that's another week's worth of revenue. Maybe your team's not playing, but I guarantee you're going to watch some football. You just will. So for me, that's a win-win. Now, the NFL and the NFLPA have been talking about having an 18-game season. Now, typically when they make moves like that, it's when the collective bargaining agreements happen that they do it, which isn't until 2030. However, this negotiation seems to be going well with the NFLPA and the NFL, that you can almost best believe there's going to be 18-game seasons. Now, here's the problem. It used to be Super Bowls were like in the end of January. In fact, the year me and Tracy got together, our anniversary is January 28th, which was after she had gotten back from the Super Bowl that was in San Diego. Okay? So it used to be late January was the Super Bowl. Then it was early February, and now we're already in middle February. So if you're talking about now adding another game, you know, you're talking about almost to March for the Super Bowl. Remember, February is a short month. You're talking about, you know, another week would be 21st of February. So here's the new proposal that they're talking about and discussing now. Instead of backing the season out further, they're talking about starting the season sooner. Instead of waiting until after Labor Day, they're talking about having games Labor Day weekend. That Labor Day weekend might just be the kickoff of the NFL season. Thoughts? What do you guys think about that? Well, here's one way to look at it. It's a holiday weekend, and if you don't go out of town, if you're home, you can get all your football in during that holiday. You ain't got to go to work on that Monday, and you can, basically enjoy the Monday night game after not having gone out to work. In the end, you realize all of this is a business, and it's not like they're losing money. The NFL is not losing money. When the Dallas Cowboys are now worth $10 billion, and I think the lowest franchise is worth like $4 billion, and they're all growing every day. I'm not sure the motivation for continuing to try and keep growing. To me, the bigger worry is, as you continue with these longer seasons and there's the attrition of losing players and watering down the product. I think that's the biggest problem that you're going to have, that as you get these longer and longer seasons, when you start losing players for the year, how many of these players or what really good players are you going to have by the time you end up playing the season? We could be talking about 18 regular season games, and let's say you're a wild card team, and they're talking about even expanding the playoff field as well. Now you're talking about the possibility of having to play 22 games. That's a lot on a body. And what you may end up starting to see is careers being shortened because, now we're talking about 2 more games on the player's body. You start thinking about how many hits does a person have in them. 2 more games over 10 years, that's an additional 20 games. So that's like a whole season plus. So I don't know what happens with this. I don't know what happens for the players and so on. But, once they start discussing something, you can pretty much know that it's going to become a reality at some point in the very, very near future. So I'd like to know what you guys think. Would you like to have football on Labor Day weekend? Would you like the season to already be here? I'm sure most football fans will say, hell yeah, I want to see football all year round because we just love football. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys right now. At least I'm almost where I need to be and get some more work and stuff done. It's funny because as I was finishing this up and I was saying, honey, I gotta go take this back and drop it off. My wife is like, I could use some molding in some places in the house. Okay. Here comes the honeydew list. So, get this delivered, go pick up some molding, get it painted, and get back to work. Peace.